I've been walking for about 45 minutes. Car's parked down the bottom of the valley there. Walked all the way up to Hazewater. I've now just joined a section of the official coast to coast path. As you can see, it's come all the way over there from Ullswater way, and it's going to head up there over that fell, but I won't be going all the way to Robin Hood's Bay, not today anyway. It's raining very slightly, but you can probably see the sunshine starting to break through on the valley below, and some clear patches of sky over there, so hopefully it comes my way. Hope you can hear me okay. It's really windy and it's bitterly cold. I'm now going to leave the Wainwright path. We're going to head up that fell there towards High Street. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Blea water down there in the valley. Doesn't look easy to get down to though. I think I've got to follow the path and go across the top there. I've reached the summit of High Street. It's at 828 metres high. It's blowing a bloody gale up here and it's freezing. So I'm going to get behind this wall and see if I can get some shelter for the wind and have a break. Hiding behind this wall makes a world of difference. You can barely hear the wind. So it's a good time to get the map out and check where we're going to go next. This is where I am, on High Street. I always recommend that you learn how to read a map and to use a compass. It's important that you know where your bearings are. So I'm going to head down this path towards Mardale Bell and check out Small Water. There's also a waterfall here, which, you know, I'm a big fan of those. The views are just getting better and better. The reservoir in the distance. Rolling hills are gorgeous. I think that's what I call a breeze. I've stopped yet again to admire the view. I'm on my way down now to lower ground, to the water's edge. This gorgeous little puddle is called Small Water. Look at the waves. The wind's picking up again. Didn't need to bring the tent after all. Look at that for a cool shelter. And there's even one if you bring a small friend. So Small Water's just over the brow of the hill there. There's this gorgeous little brook. I'm going to follow down, which leads all the way down to Haweswater. That's a pretty little waterfall. This is about as close as I'm going to get to Haweswater today. I'm going to follow this path and then follow Blea Water back up past the waterfalls to Blea Water. Got about a mile to go now till I get to Blea Water, which is up this path and around the corner. But on the way up I think there's some waterfalls, so I'm going to stop there, have a drink and a bite to eat. Only 400 metres to go. Uphill though, but then I can have a breather. Finally made it to Blea Water. As you can probably hear, the wind is pretty bad. I don't know if you can see that or if you can hear me. I'm struggling to hold on to my hood. found my pitch for the night. It's reasonably flat. There was a better pitch over there by the lake, but it was right on the path, so I don't want one of these midnight fell runners trampling on me. The view should be alright when I wake up in the morning though. Actually, it's a little bit early to set the tent up, but it's just starting to spit a little bit and freezing, so I want to get out of the cold. That's the outer up. A little bit saggy there, but I can peg that out a bit further. So if it's not raining, that's what we've got to look forward to in the morning. Tent in is fitted. Not perfect because I'm on a bit of a slant. So hopefully I don't roll about all night. This is actually the second time I've been out in the tent. I went out a couple of weeks ago with my friend Pete and his friend Kev up in the Peak District. I did film that video, but the sound was shocking. I've been using a new external audio device and I had the settings wrong, so couldn't really use the video. However, Pete has got his own channel on a ramble. He did a video of the camp, so what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description and maybe you should check it out and give Pete a thumbs up. I forgot to bring my little Pepsi bottle. To be honest, I don't really like using the bag. But it does the job. So I've taken 500ml in the bottle and 16 ounces, whatever that is in millilitres, in the soya bag. Still got 500 millilitres back at the tent. I brought this out with me today, the Robin's Geographical Stool. I don't think I'm going to need it actually, because I've just been sitting in the tent, but it only weighs a few 100 grams. It's not very tall, but it packs down really small. You don't even know you've got it strapped to your pack, to be honest. I know, just gets you off the ground. It's quite comfortable. But as it's a bit chilly, I'll probably be getting inside the tent out of the wind. Red hot. Definitely keeps warmer longer with that cosy. Right, the first piece of kit I've got to show you is the Osprey Exos 48. That's the pack I've been using. I've taken this on 2 camps now, plus another 2 or 3 long hikes, and I'm really impressed with it. It's the most comfortable pack that I've ever strapped to my back, and believe it or not, 48 litres I can get pretty much everything I want in for an overnighter. Second thing I'm going to try tonight is the SOL Escape Bivy. Now, I've been watching a lot of the guys over in America the ultra light hikers, and they swear by this piece of kit. Most of them say that it can go down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 0 Celsius. So, but that is with if you put plenty of layers on, so you need a couple of layers, and I've got a small down jacket that I'm going to put on as well. So hopefully that'll keep me warm tonight. It's going to be around 1 degree, something like that tonight. I'm not just relying on this, that would be stupid. I've also brought my Alpkit bivvy. Sorry, I've also brought my Alpkit sleeping bag. So if I do get cold, I'll just drag that out and get myself warmed up. It's getting a bit chilly, so I'm going to get myself in the tent. Before it gets too dark though, I'll just show you this bivvy. Now it is breathable, so it's not like most of those kind of bivvy bags, but it has got a thermal reflective layer, which is supposed to reflect 70% of your body heat back to you. I'll be using this in conjunction with my sleep mat, plenty of clothes, and we'll see how we go. I'm all set for the night. I'm wrapped up in my bivvy. Got 2 thin merino layers on and this light down jacket. So hopefully I'll be warm enough. It's windy out there. I've had a look at the weather forecast, and up at High Street, which is just up the hill from here, it's going to be as low as -1 degree. So a little bit lower here, so I'm expecting it to be not quite as cold. I've got my Alpkit sleeping bag at the bottom of my bag, so it's not like I've not come prepared, but it'd be nice to see what this bivvy bag is capable of. Good morning, it's 6 AM. Didn't have the best night's sleep, if I'm honest. It was bloody cold last night. I had to put an extra coat on, and I've had to put a fleece over my legs. But other than that, it's kept me warm enough to sleep. I'm alive. But if I'm honest, temperatures around freezing, I wouldn't use this. But I will use it when it gets a little bit warmer. I'd imagine anything around 7 degree mark, I'll be warm as toast. Well, there's no frost. The tent is bone dry, which is awesome. There's not a drip of condensation. There's no dew. Makes packing away very easy. What a beautiful way to start your day. Not a soul in sight. And the tent did a cracking job. The only thing that could have made it better was if Heidi was here to share it with me. She'd love this weekend. All packed up, as usual, just a bit of flat grass. I'm now going to head off up this steep path to High Street and then back down to the car. Last look at Blea water. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but it's snowing. So that gives you a bit of an indication of how chilly it was last night. You can just make out hose water. Can't believe how peaceful it is. I've been a little bit nervous because I've had to do quite a bit of scrambling to get up here, and there's still more to do. I don't like it in the snow, and I don't like it with a backpack on. See what I mean? Everywhere's slippy, and the snow's starting to settle as well. Almost there now. That doesn't look too bad. You can see the snow settling quite nicely. Just over that ridge there, I had a bit of a mini wobble. I lost the path a little bit and had to climb up a few rocks, and bum started to twitch a little bit, but I'm over that now, so it's good to test yourself. So as you can see, I've reached the top. Bit of a blizzard coming down now. These snowflakes are the size of 10p pieces now. In fact, you can't barely see hose water. Arrived at Hayeswater again. It's all downhill from here, and I can just make out a little white dot, which means the car's still there. It's been a pretty good camp. Not perfect. Perfect camps, you get to sit outside your tent eating chicken kebab. But I've done about 12 miles in total, according to the GPS. Did the best part of that yesterday. I think I did 8 yesterday. During that, we've seen pretty much all types of weather, so Mother Nature hasn't let us down there. But the scenery has been absolutely beautiful. And I'm pleased with how the SOL Escape Bivvy performed last night. Considering it was 0 degrees, I was pretty warm. I did have to add a few layers later on in the night, but that's something that I'm going to play around with in the next couple of camps. So thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.